Hello and welcome to Goa 365's News Bulletin with me, Maithili. There is circumstantial evidence in support of the existence of extraterrestrial life, said noted space scientist Dr. Jayant Narlikar. Dr. Narlikar was speaking on the third day of the DD Kosambi Festival of Ideas on the topic Search for Extraterrestrial Life.
Civilizations in different times, different places, and those civilizations have recorded many of their thoughts, some of which have been carried forth orally, some have reached us in written word. You find that most of these civilizations had worried or wondered about life outside the terra firma, our Mother Earth. In our own Indian Puranas, we have Dev, Danav, Gandharva, Yaksh, Kinnar. These are different species or different varieties of living beings that were imagined in our mythological literature. You also find that these were looked upon mostly as superior to human beings. And this is also another aspect that one has to bear in mind. When people look for extraterrestrial life, we could ask this question, are we looking for life or living beings who are superior to human beings, or are we looking for something which is inferior? So I will look at both ends of this spectrum and talk to you about what scientists are thinking. Now, scientists had long been asked this question, is there extraterrestrial life? And to put it in a more dramatic fashion, are we alone in the universe? That means, are we on the earth the only living creatures in this whole universe? Well, the answer to that, the scientists did not want to give, because they said we know very little by way of data to answer this question. So we will refrain from answering and worrying about this. So although the scientists gave up at that time, I am talking about up to 200 or 150 years ago, they felt it was very speculative subject, so we keep away from it. But eventually things changed. But before that, there were people like Jules Verne, H.G. Wells and so on, who said that we can speculate, we are not real scientists, we are science writers, so we will write stories which involve extraterrestrials. And that is how science fiction came into existence, and we had a lot of ideas about extraterrestrial life expressed in short stories or novels of science fiction. So keeping this aside, in recent times, let us say over the last 50 years or 40 years, scientists began to take notice of this subject. They said that now we know a little bit about this subject, enough to say that we can form some preliminary ideas and also devise some methods of experimentation. Because in science, you not only theorize, you theorize in a way to make some predictions which you try to observe by experiments. So both theory and experiment are needed, and scientists felt that this subject of extraterrestrial life is now mature enough for scientists to make some theories and also to make some observations. So let us see how things go, how things have gone. We first ask, when we talk of extraterrestrial, that means outside the earth, there is the whole universe open up for us. So how big is this universe? Let us first form a basic idea. So we can make a hierarchical story, starting with our earth, which is what you see here in the screen, the blue planet, green planet, which I don't know how long it will remain blue and green.